Gas as fuck.
Holy smokes, man.
Yeah.
I can drink a gallon.
Is there enough for
You
three
drink a
more
gallon.
shots?
What you mean in the thing?
Yeah.
In the canister?
That's almost a weekend. I drink prior to it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. Yeah. Oh, it's good. What's good? Happy Freedom
These
Friday.
are mine too.
Happy
I
Freaky
brought
Friday.
this.
Happy Follow Up Friday, man. If nobody shows up because they're drunk at the bars trying to get lucky because they can't get lucky in their careers or their businesses, that's fine. I'm still gonna show up and do what I do. What I do,
Friday
man.
night, dude. It's Friday night.
Friday night, we in the spot.
No, she's in the spot. Look at that. My wife.
What?
What if she pulls a fast one on
What's up,
Johnny?
Tony? What's up? Go live with me. Let's talk some real estate if you want. If you're free, get on in here. But I'm about to pop off. So I'm going to go through this real quick. But I want to go over the benefits of virtual real estate investing and what I do, because some people can't comprehend it, don't understand. And so there's a vast difference. Obviously, people think of like I just ran into old friends at the gym. They're like, hey, how's like real estate, whatever, like, are you with like you're a realtor, you drive, you're like doing deals, whatever. So I just want to kind of explain the virtual side of things and the pros and cons, because there's pros and cons to anything, any business model, any business, any industry at all. But for anybody obviously getting it on the investing side, if you don't want to have a career, daily as an agent or a broker, whatever, if you want to be on the investing side, if you have a career, you just want to, do a side hustle as investing, whatever, it's very doable to get started even virtually. So if you don't live somewhere where that's ideal, or if you live maybe somewhere in Tampa where as the investor side, or maybe trying to start in wholesaling, starting in flipping is very, very tough in a crazy market where there are big players, there's big lenders, there's big flippers, there's big wholesalers that have been here for a long time and do tens of thousands of dollars worth of marketing every single month for their business. If you're in a place like that, you can go to other markets. You can go to Iowa, you can go to Montana, you can go to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and do virtual real estate investing from anywhere. I'm actually was on the phone with a guy yesterday. We're going to do a deal together in Asheboro, North Carolina. He's living in Puerto Rico, hanging out with, Logan and Jake down there in Puerto Rico while flipping, wholesaling in different states across the country, including North Carolina, where we cross paths in the same market. So that's some of the cool benefits kind of that, of being able to be remote, being able to be location independent of your business, of your real estate. And so, for example, today I was telling on my story, but for example, today I'm sitting my ass in Tampa and St. Pete, and I had 2 walkthroughs in Wilmington Beach, North Carolina, by the beach up there. I had a walkthrough and a showing in Charlotte, and then I also sold a fourplex, a 4-unit property on a lake about an hour outside of Charlotte. I don't even know the name of it. I've never been there. I've never been within 500 or 1,000 miles from there. So that is definitely a huge, huge benefit if that's the kind of style you want. If you want to be able to travel more, work remote, work from home, maybe get a small office or home office, definitely the virtual side of the business is great. And there are cons as well. There are downsides, like if something needs to happen like right now and someone can't make it sometimes, or whatever the case is, you can't drive there if you live 1,000 miles away. I live 1,000 miles away from all the real estate deals I do every single day. So I can't just drive there, and go walk the house myself, or I can't drive there maybe to, meet with the seller, meet with the homeowner that I'm selling with to negotiate in person. Sometimes if they're old, if they're 70, 80, 90 years old, trying to sell their house, they don't even understand that they can do business over the phone and over email. Like, it's really that crazy. People like, old people are like, well, what do you mean you have to drive? I need to see you. We need to sit down and we need to talk about this and need to sign the piece of paper. And yeah, I guess people that haven't done any business since 1976 can't comprehend it. But yeah, it's fully doable. You can fully scale. You can make, $5 or $5 million completely virtually without ever physically being at a property, without ever seeing it. obviously I do see pictures and videos of every single property that we do sell, that we do. And dude, it's called the internet. It's called Zillow. It's called the GIS county data that you can look up for any property to find the county records. All information is public. Any property in the entire world, you can find the homeowner. You can find the name, you can find the address, you can skip trace, you can do anything at all. So if you're sitting in, let's say I'm in Tampa, let's say you're sitting in Orlando, Florida, you can literally do deals and sell real estate and flip it in freaking Colorado for all I care. So you pick what you like, do your research, find what you like, the style that you like. And that's why I talk so much about the different kinds of real estate and real estate investing, because you can do whatever the hell you want, however you like it, whatever your lifestyle is. If you want to sit at home with your kids, you got 2 kids, you got 3 kids, you want to spend time with your kids, sit at home and do some real estate calls, look at some deals, find partners, find, buyers. You can do all that from your couch. So that's very doable. I do like going to an office. I do enjoy that, because if I didn't go to an office for 5-6 hours a day, it would, the 5 focused hours, 5-6 focused hours I do in an office, it's boom, 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 bang, 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 emails, calls, meetings, contracts, whatever. I would probably take me, 8 to 12 hours sitting at home to do that, because I want to eat the whole fridge. I want to eat the pantry. I want to literally do 7 loads of laundry that never ends. I want to do dishes that never end, stuff like that. So it's definitely good to get out. I would advise that for anybody working any job or business from home. But yeah, definitely some huge benefits there to be completely virtual. And I do love that, because I do definitely want that flexibility to where I don't always have to, go to properties. I don't always have to show up every day. If I'm on vacation, if I'm in California, if I'm in the Maldives, I can literally, if have some Wi-Fi and connection, I can close real estate deals. I can earn generous commissions. I can coach my team, which half of our team is actually in the Philippines. My entire real estate business is literally ran from some all-stars we have in the Philippines. A couple named David and Irish. If David and Irish, you're watching this, we love you. We're super proud of you. And they absolutely bust their ass, and they do 150,000 texts per month. So we just bumped that up. And so every 30 days, we talk to 150,000 homeowners. No, not every single one gets on the phone. Most of them, a lot of them don't answer. Right now, we're between 15 and 20% response rate, which is really good for that platform. So there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can cold call, you can look people up, you can drive around houses, you can knock on doors. There's, so many different ways you can do that. But, being completely virtual and being efficient, and especially cost efficient, SMS, text, and email is so cheap. It is literally pennies on the dollar compared to other advertising, sending letters, direct mail, even paying someone to cold call, dead leads. So what they do is so amazing on the front end with all the texting and leads and everything. We don't literally get on the phone until we have a homeowner already set up, a motivated seller, a motivated homeowner ready to sell their house. They just need to get on the phone and pick the price, and whether that price is going to match up with what they are willing to accept or not. So that's a huge deal. And obviously the world has changed. Half the world works remotely, works from home, works virtual. People realize that with technology now, we do have more flexibility. We do have more choices, more lifestyle choices, and work and business choices. So that's something very much to consider. If you're looking to get into this, I would say if you have, little to or no experience, I would do it virtually, because you can sit at your freaking job where you're getting paid a salary and sit there and look at real estate deals and talk to people and network, and figure out what you want to do and how you're going to go about doing that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Definitely some great pros to it. You can be out of the country, you can be in freaking Antarctica, and you got some Wi-Fi, and you can do real estate. So that's a benefit. Love the world we're living in. If it wasn't for technology, I would not be where I am today. I would not be connected to the people I am today. I would not be making any money. I'd probably be in a regular job if it wasn't for social media. That has completely transformed my life, got me connected to the people I'm connected with today and work with and grow with. So that's really what it's about, man. Completely just designing your life. I will design my life forever how I want to, and not how anybody else wants to design my life. And I definitely suggest that for you, and it's available for everybody. I wasn't a great student. I didn't go to Harvard. I'm not, very smart. I failed calculus, but I can do real estate. I can do this. I can do marketing. I can figure out, how to analyze deals. I can, run a business from anywhere, and it's definitely worth it, more than worth it. So it's up to you. Or, a lot of people obviously Trent's back here. You see Trent. He was on live last week. He's an agent with Kelly Williams on the water here. So hit him up in Florida. If you're definitely looking for a house, you're looking for a good listing on market or off market. But yeah, so there's so many different styles. I've talked about that a lot. And I do love it because in this way, because the model that I'm doing in wholesaling, you want to do multiple deals. You want to be in, multiple places at once, grabbing off market deals because they're really hard to find. So that's how you can be in 3 places at once. You can be in 5 places at once. Today I was in 3 places at once, literally moving people, moving pieces. It's this freaking chess game, moving there, having all these people in places and showing houses for me for free. Had 2 people get pictures for me for different properties for free because they want to first look at the property. So there's a lot of ways you can leverage others and leverage the market, leverage technology. So would highly suggest it. And I can go more into that. If someone messages me, if you reach out to me, I'll give you literally step by step. I'm going to work on LinkedIn. I'm going to work on obviously LinkedIn, but I'm going to work on links that you can get on all of my social media where you click on it. Tight, my neck is freaking.
Damn, son.
Oof, my neck.
Shit.
You get my massage. So coming up soon, I will have links in all my social media and any social media where you can click for free and you will see this is my purchase agreement. So you can copy and paste and download a PDF or whatever, Word, whatever it is, of the purchase agreement that I use every single day. I'm writing contracts, boom, sending them out. That's exactly what we use. Very simple for wholesaling and assigning contracts. That's an assignable agreement, assignable contract. So you can literally steal my purchase agreement. You can steal, I'll put scripts on there. You can steal scripts. You can steal my step-by-step method from taking our system, from taking a stranger to a motivated seller, to getting them under contract, to getting the title search started with closing attorneys, to getting the right cash buyer or hard money, private money lender with a buyer that's going to close on that particular property, and just do the process all over again and do multiple properties all at once. So I will literally give you everything. I'll give you everything. We're going to close on almost 6 figures this month in revenue off of assignment fees. So Google that stuff if you want. It doesn't make sense, just shoot me a message. But I will literally give you for free our contracts, all of our underwriting. I will give you all that. I will give you our step-by-step everything totally for free. So I'm going to figure out how to do that like in a link tree or link or whatever. So you guys will literally be able to see my entire business in a couple clicks. And there's a lot more to it. Obviously, there's learning how to talk on the phone. There's learning how to build rapport, learning how to build relationships and all those things when it comes to the homeowners, the sellers, the buyers, everybody in between. There's a lot of moving pieces, but it is very possible. And I will reveal the whole business, the struggles, the pros, the cons, the successes, the wins, and also the losses. Seriously, the world doesn't realize me as a big deal yet, but I'll be a big fucking deal to the whole world, and people will realize that. And I'm giving it all away now, and I'm showing people the losses. I'm showing people the bad shit, because a bunch of people say, oh, in social media is just a highlight reel, and people only show their successes and their wins. Well, watch my losses. Watch how much I fail. Watch how much I lose this year. I will fail more than you and you and you and you, and I will lose more than you and you and you and you this year. And that's what will make me fucking win more than you and have more success than anybody, because I will fail faster. I will fail more. I will learn faster. I will do more. I will take more action, and I will do more deals and do more contracts than most people I know, because I'm getting out there. I'm failing. I'm facing rejection. I'm networking. I'm pouring into people constantly, because even if I don't do a transaction with them now, we may connect on a deal. We may do a transaction in 6 months from now or 6 years from now. So that is how you do it. You push and you push and you push. You push through title issues. You push through adversity, and you become bigger than your problems. The problem is most people are small. They're tiny little ants, and their problems are gigantic. And so when you see yourself as a tiny little ant, and your problems and your issues and the adversity as giants, as these massive mountains, you will remain small. You will always be a small little ant, and you will never grow big if you can't have a mindset that I'm getting bigger. I'm going to learn how to get bigger and overcome problems and solutions and adversity and overcome procrastination and all of these things. Okay, so you can be small town broke, poverty boy, maxed out, credit cards, homeless, getting eviction notices. A year or two ago, we had eviction notices. So I've been through it all. I've been through it all and more. I've been through more than most people. I've been in the dirt. I've been in the trenches. I'm still in the trenches and probably always will be, no matter what my net worth says on Google. I will be grinding and growing and learning. So I want to help people. I'm here to add value for free. What I just said, what I say every night on here, people pay. People charge $10,000, $20,000. We're in a mastermind. It's $22,000 a year to be in it. And it doesn't even give this much tangible value step by step of what I literally talk about every single night. So I will walk you through my business, walk you through my life, walk you through the hard times, walk you through the good times, walk you through all the successes and the failures, because that's real. This shit is real. And I will show the world how to literally do everything that I'm doing, and not just, oh, look at me, I closed the deal. Look at me, here's my check. Look at me, here's my car, and here's my jet. I'm going to have all that shit. I'll probably have multiple jets, multiple helicopters. Michael will get one. Trent will get one. Whatever.
So now he's just over grand.
So, but I will show you how hard it is and what you have to overcome and how big you have to get. So that's what I'm saying, man, because stuff comes up. People think real estate is, being cool and driving around and taking a picture and posting on Facebook and posting a check or something with a sign in the front yard. I don't know. But it's a lot, bro. It is grinding every day. It's setting up systems and a team. Once you get to that point where you can have a team, it's being a leader and mentoring people, putting people in the right seat where they belong, where they're happy. I've never been happier in my work and in the business ever in my life. That's why I sit here and talk about it, because I love talking about it. And I love building people up. I love helping people get paid. I love teaching people how they can get commissions, how they can become bigger, how they become better, and how they can add more value. When you bring me value, if you bring me deal, you bring me energy, you bring me, good vibes, you bring me business, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to get you paid. I'm going to figure out how we can do to get deal together to get you paid. So that's really the point of all this, is that collaboration. We can all do better together. We can all earn together. We can do all these things if we just keep working on ourselves, becoming bigger, becoming better, pushing through that adversity. I call it resistance. Colton, what's up, brother? 10 o'clock, Friday night, baby. We out here just adding value, man. That's what we do. Let's go.
Come on, Bailey, let's run it.
Inner King doesn't sleep, baby. It's obsessed. We're obsessed. Let's go on a run. But that's what I want to show people, is pushing through this showing people what resistance looks like, because most people will meet resistance, whether it's getting up early, whether it's hitting the gym, or whether it's pushing through real estate deals. People will push. People will be like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, business. Yeah, I got a house. Yeah, I got a deal. I'm a real estate person. And then you're gonna hit resistance, and you say, oh shit, man, this is too hard. There's no way this doesn't work. This business doesn't work. The real estate market just isn't in my favor, whatever. Or if you're virtual like me, it's like, man, like I can't get these good people to show up at the right time and the right walkthroughs, because today I had showings in Wilmington, showings in Charlotte. I had to sell a house an hour outside of Charlotte while I'm sitting in Tampa, St. Pete. So I have to move all these people together in these pieces. And that can often fall through the cracks. The people don't show up. People don't come through on their word. Things come up. I'm working on air issues. Tomorrow, I have to literally spend time searching humans' names to find these humans, like literally pay for a people search to find these heirs that are attached to the title of a property that I'm trying to sell. It's already sold, but it can't go to closing until these random heirs, these random people in Montana or New York, wherever they are, these lost siblings that haven't been heard from in 9 years, until we've literally looked them up on the internet through a people search, find their location or find their phone number, find their employer or something. So we can literally call them and say, hey, your sibling back home in North Carolina is trying to sell this house that was attached to your family, and you're an heir. This was passed down to you in a will. No one has heard from you for 9 years. Can you please sign off on this so we can move forward? You can go move forward. Your family can move forward and let go of this property. So you want to talk about some real shit? That's not going to get a lot of views. People aren't putting that on TikTok. People aren't putting that on Reels, because that's not glam, bro. That's not a nice car. That's not a jet. That's not a big apartment deal that's going to close through syndication. That's not a, Uncle G, on stage, on the 10X stage. So that's the real shit of real estate that people will not push through when they meet that. That's the resistance. Wow, I freaking did everything right on this house, and now I have to literally go through a people search to try to find these random people around the country somewhere that no one's heard from them in years, and they have to convince them to somehow sign off on this house so that we can get it sold. Who's doing that? Do you want to do that? Well, I don't want to do that either, but I know that there's a lot of shit that I have to do that might be annoying, that might be frustrating, that I hate, but I'm going to do it like I love it. And that's why I will be the most successful. So hope you guys took something from that tonight. I obviously, said a lot of things, but a lot of benefits of being virtual. That's where the world is moving, right? Virtual business, virtual work from anywhere. I can literally sell houses anywhere in the country right now with our systems that are very duplicatable and can be moved around and can be mobile. I can be actually, Gavin is on our team. Gavin is an acquisitions manager on our team. He's literally going to Portugal next week. He's going to be in Portugal for an entire week next week, doing calls and closing deals on properties that we are working on in North Carolina, picking up leads and talking to homeowners and sellers in Portugal on the beach. And we'll be getting deals under contract in the States, primarily North Carolina, where we are. So those are some cool benefits. Obviously, like I said, there's cons, there's hardships, there are trials. Okay. Hey, newsflash for anybody watching. Anything worthwhile in life is uphill. Anything worthwhile in life is uphill. It's hard. You want to get a six-pack? It's hard. You want to build a business? It's hard. You want to be a millionaire or a billionaire? It's hard. You want to be really, really happy and self-developed and have a lot of peace and joy in your life? It's hard. But what's harder is staying in the same place you're always going to be in. Staying in the same body, the same mindset, the same spirituality you're always going to be in. That's a hell of a lot harder than what I go through. The work I do is hard as hell. The business I'm building is hard as hell. The personal development I'm going through is hard as hell. But it's a lot harder staying in the same place, being overweight, being unhappy, being unfulfilled, not living out God's purpose for your life. That shit sucks. So anyways, happy Friday night. Happy Freedom Friday. Don't get too crazy tonight. Don't get too crazy this weekend. Don't kill anybody. Don't drink and drive. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. Let's build a business. Let's do a deal together. Let's make some money together. Let's be happy and healthy and successful together. See you guys. God bless.